Oh, hello there.
Pete and Allie here from Two Tiny Wings. Welcome everybody to Thursday Night Wings.
We're back.
I serve it up a softball.
It's wing night, baby.
My goodness. 2 weeks gets screwed up in a row and all of a sudden he's forgetting the tagline. Lauren, how are you? No, okay.
I can't. Yeah, we gotta listen to it too. This isn't the last time you're gonna hear it either.
I know. It's my... It's a whole thing. Sassy Lauren is here. Sassy, is this sassy? Can we? Once he goes...
Nope, you can't stop him.
Hello, Lisa. Okay, so, hi everybody. How are you? Lisa, hello. Stitching Up Disney, hello. Joanna, hello. Sassy Lauren, hello. Let me explain what that was. So, Melix, hi. How are you? So, this is what sits in our front little, like we have a table when you come in, as people have, this table serves zero function whatsoever. This table just like sits there and we have like fake plants on it. And so this thing sits on the table. And so every so often, this is like our enduring thing. And my goodness.
I've tried to, during the Christmas season, every time I walk the dogs, I push it before I walk it. So that I'm hoping that this eventually becomes during the Christmas season, to let the dogs know it's time for a walk.
That's, we said hi, Meg, hi. Laura, Ryan, hi. Yeah, we'll play that again. But we for a while tried to train our dogs, like button train them, where they would push the button. We had a Staples button and I recorded it to say walksies. And Pepper, oh, see, now she's all excited.
I know.
She knew it, but she wouldn't push the button because she's a stubborn
I can't remember if we
girl.
explained this before, but she does know FILM. I don't want to say it because then
she does, because
if we say we're gonna go and say that word, she goes to immediately runs to the bottom of the stairs and will whine if we don't immediately come upstairs to.
Yeah. Derek, hi. Ryan, hi. How are you? Yeah. Tonight we said it. We said, Pepper, let's go film, and she
I know.
bolted. She pranced to the stairs. So she is now like living
YouTube star Pepper.
YouTube star.
We're gonna start
Pepper.
a second channel, and it's just gonna be Pepper Film.
Pepper's Tiny Wings.
Pepper, the best dog in the world.
So, how are all of you? How were your holidays? Ours, we had a good Christmas Day. It was kind of weird because we went to see West Side Story. It was visually stunning. That's what I came away with. I didn't come away like raring to do the show anytime soon.
There were some really, really excellent parts of it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's a Spielberg film, and so
yeah,
it's going to be a very well-made film.
Joanna wants it. We did get a tree. We got a tree. Our Christmas Eve.
Right. I forgot that was the
last week. It was so insanely nuts. This man. So West Side Story. Meh. Hello. Oh, good. Ash, warm hugs. I love warm hugs. Warm hugs is really, really good. For those of you who don't know, it's one of our candles. It smells like hot cocoa, and it just grabs you in, just pulls you in. So, okay, Christmas Eve. So we wake up. Had I wrapped any of the presents? I had not.
I actually had my stuff wrapped for her first.
Stop. He has the kids do it. Don't even shoot this man.
I wrapped them this year. Honest. Ask the kids when they get home if they wrapped any of the stuff. I did it this year.
Okay.
You should have been able to tell by the poor quality of the wrapping.
I know. It was wonderful.
If we're talking about wrapping, there were definitely two presents that I had to wrap for Aiden.
Oh yeah, because he's a big boy. Mom, I want like dumbbells. I want like weights, and I want a weight bench.
So we bought him a weight bench and a set of weights,
which have been living in the garage.
Which are heavy. They're weights.
He couldn't lug them upstairs.
There was like 10 plates that each weighed like 10 pounds or something crazy. And so, like, I literally was like, I'm not carrying this upstairs to carry it downstairs. So I tossed it out in the garage.
He pushed, he lumbered. Yeah. His face was so red.
She's like, are you all right? You're gonna hurt yourself.
The veins started
popping in my head. I was like, so then I had to like try to wrap this thing, but I had to like wrap it out in the garage because there was like, I brought the wrapping paper to the gift.
Yeah.
And then the weight bench was like, it was huge. And so there was multiple types of wrapping paper wrapped all. It was But what was funny crazy. Was both boxes were big, and we're like, buddy, like when we were unwrapping, it's like the big ones are for you. He's like, really? We're like, yeah, the big ones are for you. He was like, he just liked that it was like a big present.
Yeah. So cool. Anyway, so he still had to go get stocking stuff. Mm-hmm. I had to wrap. There was a nap that needed to happen, but then we did get the tree. Pete and Mary went to 3 different lots because I mean, you know, Christmas Eve stuff is sold out, but then they found it's a big fat tree. I love big fat trees. It's one of the things my parents, I distinctly remember always growing up. We had like a tree that looks so big it looks like it's gonna eat you. So we don't have like high ceilings or anything, but we had a big fat tree. So that was awesome.
Yeah, and Mary and I, that was our little adventure for the day, was to go out, and we went all over and found it at the closest place to our house.
Right? Yeah. I mean, for you all know, you've been with us. We're in Pennsylvania, and so it's like the Christmas tree farm capital of the world. Like literally a mile that way, there's a Christmas tree farm. 2 miles that way, there's a Christmas tree farm. So anyway, and then Christmas Day was very, very relaxing. We just we hung out, we did our presents, and then we went to see West Side Story. And Lauren, I know, I think it's more of a fault, me not liking it. Here's what I'll say, and then we'll move back to Disney.
I don't think it wasn't like not liking it. Yeah.
I didn't not like it. Like Aiden came out and said Aiden's official reaction was, it was the most okay thing I've ever seen. So I think like the last like 45 minutes.
I thought visually what they did with like the costumes and the colors.
Yeah, and the shadows.
Incredible. And like the way he shot the dance scenes was really, really incredible. Like that stuff was really, really good.
Yeah.
I like that part. Those parts.
I don't know. I still want to see Macbeth. We talked way back when, everybody, about going to see Macbeth as our Christmas. Denzel Washington as Macbeth, Frances McDormand as Lady Macbeth. So yeah, so that's still on the plate. We saw Spider-Man: No Way Home. Flippin' amazing. So I very, very much enjoyed it.
Yes.
And what else have we watched? I feel like we've watched a lot of stuff, but haven't watched anything necessarily of substance.
I think we talked about Hawkeye a little bit last week.
Yeah, before everything went like kooks magoo, all of a sudden like the internet at our house just kind of exploded. Anyway, we watched Encanto.
Yes.
So I thought, again, the colors were amazing. What was yes, Lauren, you are right. Ariana DeBose and Rachel Ziegler. The Anita, was that? I don't know which one that was, but Anita was like stole the show.
Yeah, she was my favorite. Yeah.
I also like, and I'm sorry to keep coming back to like the Broadway things, but I thought it was really funny that from the Newsies movie, the kid who played Racetrack is now in West Side Story as the same kind of like, hey, yeah, I'm from New York. Like, what? Hey, how you doing? Like that kind of a guy. Same character, just 10 years later. It was same exact character. So anyway, yes. Okay, so Joanna, let's talk about Encanto. Music, great. Loved the music. Melix think it's super cute. It was. Yeah. It was super cute. Visually incredible. Visually, I thought it was wonderfully colorful. The movement, like those animated people can dance better than I can ever glove. Like it was really, really neat because what I liked, Matt Davis, if you're in here, I said this to you, that I liked how with each of the different people in the family, you could totally tell like what like the face that they modeled each person after, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And so like I could relate everybody to people I have seen in real life.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was neat.
I really liked and Lauren helped me out who the character. I didn't know. I don't remember the name, but the really like strong.
Oh, the sister.
The strong her song.
Her song was cool.
Really, and like the way they shot it, and like one of the things I liked was the way they did with character. Like they could tell they didn't make it like the standard like, oh, here's this like princess that's gonna like have hardship and all. It wasn't that traditional kind of like story. It kind of did some different things with some of the characters, which was kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, and I liked her song. I thought her song was fantastic.
Susan, I did the same thing. Like we watched it on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I fell asleep
her song was
through.
outstanding. Yeah, Lauren said Luisa. I thought Luisa's song was incredible. It was
yeah. The choreography was amazing. I thought, and Lauren, you're gonna do the shocked face again. By the end, I was kind of still waiting, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I need to rewatch the ending. I thought it was very, 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 very good. I thought it was very good. I kind of felt the same way I did at the end of Soul. So Derek says there's videos of the choreographers. Oh, they filmed the dance. That's really cool. To film the dance and then have the animators watch the dance.
That's cool.
Because the way they captured the movement was amazing. Lauren, the Bruno song was my favorite too. Like the one with the wedding, and that was my favorite song. I love a good song. Like my favorite song from Les Mis is One Day More. I love a good song where it's like everybody doing their thing and everybody gets their part, and that's my dancing, people. That's all Newsies is gonna be. It's just a little shoulder shimmy. That's it.
What Mary and I were talking about a little bit was that like, oh, what's the story gonna be for the sequel? It was almost like I wanted to know more about what was like going on with the story of the family and the people, and like it was almost like, okay, now what? Like that was, and I guess that's a sort of a good thing where they created a good environment and a good storyline. You want to know more about it. It was just, I kind of felt like I wanted to know more.
Melics are on board. Ryan, the West Side Story revival. Okay, so
Silencio Bruno. Change it from a C to a C.
Yes. Variation number 2. I have some. I'll put that in my brain. So
make
Ryan, the West Side Story on Broadway. My former choreographer ended up being he was going to school for theater and dance, and so he had a lot of people that he knew in Broadway, and it was a thing. Let's just say everybody knew it. That's all I have to say about that. We got really, really lucky. I don't think that DC is in here, but we were going to go see our December tradition. I've talked about this before. Our December tradition has been to go into the city, get these Baked by Melissa little cupcakes right off of Times Square. Oh my God, they're insanely good. They're like $1.50 for a little bite-sized cupcake, but they are so good. And we go see a Broadway show. And this year we talked on here about seeing Moulin Rouge, and then we talked about possibly Music Man, and both got like postponed and nixed this week. So it ended up being a kind of good thing that we stayed home and just deprogrammed. We did a lot of deprogramming. Derek,
that was I think our feeling too, is that they did different things with the characters and the songs, that you don't normally. It wasn't the standard type of story, which was good, and that's what I liked about it.
Yeah, Lauren asked if the modern revival, they modernized it. Yeah, they did. It was weird. They did weird stuff, and it wasn't how to put this. It wasn't necessarily just put together. It just wasn't.
Half the scenes were backstage with the kid.
Yeah, it was. Weird. Yeah, it was a whole. It tried to be artsy with like West Side Story. Tried to be really artsy. So anyway, but Encanto, I liked it.
Yeah.
I want to let's see. Ben Melick is on board. Ben, I hope you are having a wonderfully restorative break. We go back on Monday. TBD whether it will be like in person.
We'll probably find out mere hours before we're supposed to arrive in the building whether we're going back into the building or not.
We're ready. It's
the
all
one
done.
school district around us. They basically said, "All right, we're gonna have
two school districts."
But no, the one said we're gonna have a school board meeting on Sunday evening to decide what's going to happen.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Like, really? Okay.
I mean, we all can. Anyway, Melick, yes, Moulin Rouge. I really want to see Moulin Rouge on Broadway. It's very it's just a whole thing. It's very frothy.
Saw it? Somebody...
Johnny saw
Johnny
it.
saw it, yeah.
My former choreographer.
Yeah.
He's seen like everything.
He said the best way to describe it's a spectacle.
Which is great. That is just what I need right now. Derek, find out Monday morning what's happening. Well, listen, all of our teachers.
If nothing over the last year and a half has taught, like that's, I'll worry about Monday on Monday, and then when Monday's over, I'll worry about Tuesday.
Yeah, and we'll have a lot of time to work. Like we're taking Mary back on Sunday. I would bring her in, but she's ice skating right now. Hopefully not like falling, but you know, so we have a drive on Sunday and then we'll just come home and we'll just wait. We'll just wait. We'll put our bells on and we will just wait. Okay. So Ben, all right, let's talk. We also watched Boba Fett.
Yes.
We watched?
We won't do spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. If you have not watched it, yes, general impressions. So I'm not a Star Wars kind of lady. I'm the kind of lady where I sit through everything because I love this man with every fiber of my being. And this man loves Star Wars. And so if he wants to go, Lucy wants she really wants to join the proceedings. If he wants to go see Rogue One, I will go see Rogue One. On opening night,
in
yes.
IMAX at midnight. Yeah.
Yes. Now, yes, Susan. So the first episode of Boba Fett,
Book of Boba Fett,
Book of Boba Fett came out
on Wednesday.
It's like 40 minutes, so it's not a long watch. You're not in for like some huge commitment. I liked it. Okay, so and I'm not a big Star Wars person.
The Jon Favreau and them have done a very good job of building these good little stories and doing it well I think they've actually done it much better than Marvel has, like figuring out how to tell what typically used to be movie stories in an episodic TV environment. Yeah.
Joanna, hope everything is okay. Definitely thinking about you, thinking about everybody in
I saw that. I saw that I just saw that the story.
Definitely keep safe. Here's what I liked about it. If you have been to Galaxy's Edge, probably on either coast, there's one town scene that had I thought it was Galaxy's Edge. I thought it was Black Spire.
It looks exactly like they...
Yeah, it was very, very, very Black Spire outposty.
Yeah. It was, I think...
What do you think is a Star Wars kind of a guy? Because I'm a non-Star Wars lady.
I think it was one of the things that they've done well, I think throughout that they did well here was it's a good story. The characters are super strong, but they've put in enough of the little nuggets so that if you're more of a Star Wars nerd person that knows like the ins and outs of all of these different little details and smaller characters, and you've watched like Bad Batch and all the rest of the stuff, you get like, oh, that's this and oh, that's that. Like there's all these little connections to the greater world, but you don't need to know them in order to appreciate them, like the actual show, which is cool.
My barometer, my bar is always, I felt completely lost during the whole General Grievous sequence of Clone Wars, Revenge of the Clones, Attack of the Clones, the Clones one. I was completely lost. And so that's always if I feel like that, but I didn't. I was able to follow it. I got most of the references. So
and Lauren,
there's just not there's foreshadowing.
Lauren,
complex.
You're exactly right. Like I think Favreau should have been in, like he should be the runner for the franchise because he knows the franchise enough to see the through lines of all the stories and tell, like, make it like the Kevin Feige of Marvel, where there needs to be somebody at the top that kind of like gets the whole universe, so that while there's all these different stories going on, they connect really, really strongly. And that doesn't happen in Star Wars. But like Favreau and Dave Filoni get it. And so the stuff they're involved in is really, really good.
And I think that they're also, like Favreau, because he's a movie maker, he is very good at making it accessible for people like me.
Yeah.
Fun fact, we are 6 degrees of separation connected to him because one of the partners in my old firm in Pennsylvania is like his cousin or brother-in-law or something. Yeah. There you go. Fun fact.
I think we might have mentioned this on a previous one, but Ming-Na Wen, who's the new female lead in Boba Fett, and Dave Filoni went to the same high school.
We're just connected all of
that
my
I went
gosh.
to.
My
high school outside of Pittsburgh.
goodness. So anyway, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's good. Susan, I'm so very jealous you are going. I think you might run into Karen, Disney Inside Andy, who, by the way, is on hold with Disney. So let's all send some speedy thoughts for
She's been on
her.
hold since
she's been, like,
9 a.m.
literally
this morning.
all day. Literally
Virtual
all day.
queue that isn't very virtual.
Yeah, so that's crazy. Susan, what are you looking forward to? Where is the most exciting place that you are eating? I am incredibly, incredibly jealous. So you're going to have an amazing time. What's the first park you're going to? All of the details. While you're typing all those things in, I will also tell you, Susan, that Montana is tops on Mary's list.
Oh my gosh.
She really wants
Susan,
to go to that
like,
resort for her externship.
We were talking and we were talking about it. She said, well, when I'm in Montana, I mean, if I end up going to, she's like, now I think next semester, she that's where she wants to go.
Yes.
Like, if any of you guys didn't see it before, Mary will have an internship next fall, and one of the places that she went and talked to last fall was basically a ranch that's more or less down the road from where Susan lives.
Yeah.
So.
Space 220, Susan. Oh, that's going to be amazing. That is going to be so very neat. It looks, just the entire ambiance is very cool. All right, what else do we have on our list?
Oh, I've got tons of stuff. Let's see. Tons
stuff.
Leaving the house pants? I was just supposed to put that on the list. That's not Disney news. That's more how has break been going news.
I forgot to put this at the beginning. So this morning we had to go on a wax run. I'm so out of it. I didn't even order the right amount of wax. It was just a stream of profanity. Anyway, so we're getting ready, and I turned to this man, and I said, Pete, where did you put my stash of leaving the house pants?
This is how often she's had to leave. Well, then, because there's been sometimes where, like, especially now that the kids aren't here, like, if we go out somewhere, even if it's like run to the store or something.
I wear pajamas.
Like,
I don't even care.
We'll go together, even if
care.
only one of us needs to like run into the store or something.
Yeah.
Just because, like, what else are we gonna do? So, but she'll be like, I'm not getting out of the car, so I'm keeping my pajamas on. So she'll stay in the car while I run into like the post office or whatever.
I wear like 4 outfits a day all the time, and so jammy pants. Yep. That's it.
So we luckily found the stash.
I have my leaving the house.
These are Aiden's. And then she was like, oh wait, yes, I can leave the house in these ones.
Yeah, I have my leaving the house pants on. So I put my leaving the house pants on for all of you. There you go. Nice. All right, next, Susan, great to hear that everybody, oh, that's awesome. A sniff fest. I like it. I like it.
This was a quick one, but
see, Seth, hard pants and soft pants. Yes.
I think that we scored the 20% off at the outlet today.
Okay.
So if you've got an outlet.
Yes, go to the outlet if there is one by you. Heck, if you want us to make another trip, we'll go back to the outlet. They had, okay, so let's show some, let's, you guys will get a sneak haul peek, okay? Like, first of all, they had every ornament that you could want, and they
were originally $25, marked down to $14, and then another 20% off that, so like around $10.
Yeah, like $10 for Disney ornaments.
So like all the ones you can think of that they had like for this season.
I had to like physically walk away from that. It was ridiculous. So let us know.
So so everything that was on everything that had a red line sticker, so everything that was marked down was then another 20% off. So there was pins, there were clothes. Yeah, there you go. You got that puffy.
So look what I got. So I have need for a winter jacket. My favorite color is purple. And look at this. I got the cutest little jacket, Winnie the Pooh. The inside is pink.
It's reversible.
Piglet kind of.
Yeah, you can reverse it.
If you ever see me in the reversible thing, you know that I'm about to like just walk into the sunset and never come back. But anyway, so this.
I think that was marked down to 30.
It was originally 45, marked down to 30. So, the big scores. Yeah, if any of you are collecting these little footsie sake pins.
No, cat.
So these were originally, and we know this because we saw them in the parks on our June trip. These are $16. We got them for $6. So we're going to be unboxing some of those in the future.
Anything else you want to sneak peek at?
Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, masks. You don't need to see masks. We got some of the Stitch It Crashes Disney Jungle Book pins, which are like huge flippin' honkin' pins. They were $10. So anyway, let us know. Oh gosh.
Put this stuff on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was like an extra 20% off like most everything.
Oh my gosh, the ornaments are such. Oh god.
Oops, sorry. I had to play them again.
Okay, so for those of you who came late,
musical mode.
Can we?
We're about halfway. It's like intermission.
Where did we get this?
Aldi. This was Aldi.
This was
like
Aldi.
$10.
Yup.
Best $10 I ever spent.
Yup.
See, she loves it.
She.
See, she loves it. Oh no! Oh.
Tried to eat it?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
There you go.
So for those of you who were a little bit late coming in, that's what sits in our front entranceway table. And every so often he just walks by and all of a sudden I hear Mamacita. Yeah, I was surprised that they had those pins. They had a Halloween Groot and Rocket pin. They had a lot of mugs that were like $10. I mean, we haven't seen deals there in a while, and they had some good ones. So if you have one by you, it would be worth the trip. So
a couple of things, especially with Susan going to the park.
Yeah.
And I guess it'll be up while she's there, but the Skyliner is going to be down like the end of the month is like its first like big refurb.
Okay.
The Magical Express is no more. I think. I don't think I think they said that you're going to be able to have return trips back to the airport through the 10th, but I don't think starting like the first,
for people who are already
there, but you're not. There's not going to be any.
No.
Yeah, so I don't think. I mean, Susan, if you're staying on property, I don't think there's Magical Express anymore. You have to get through like Mears or something. There was like a bunch of stuff that was down like this week. Apparently, like there was a bunch of like the one day it was really bad at like Hollywood Studios because like. Stuff goes down at the beginning and then like, oh, there's no lightning lane and then everything's like an hour.
I could not imagine. I mean,
I guess that's why I put it down. There's like, how do you when you're now buying it,
right?
And then you can't use it,
right?
Like Rise of Resistance costs $15 a person.
What happens? No Everest Splash. Okay, do Splash Mountain. Yeah, I'm not convinced that they're not going to sneak in a change on everybody.
But yeah, like the Rise of Resistance went down like early, like 9 o'clock.
Lauren, we will look.
And so like,
right. So what do you do? What happens if you pay? If we paid, there would be 4 of us going. If we paid $60 and then all of a sudden,
and even if you're doing like the lightning lane,
so
the lightning lane, like the Genie Plus stuff, like if you like not Universal, Hollywood Studios is definitely one of the places we would pay for it. But if all of a sudden you can't get anything because like 1 or 2 of the big rides like goes down, I
would go to Town Hall.
Oh, that would be.
Which we did when Fast Pass came into existence.
Oh, we're not happy.
We actually were at Magic Kingdom because it was like 1999 and we went with Disney. I don't know, spring break. We were crazy. So all of a sudden, I remember Winnie the Pooh had been down and we were waiting for Winnie the Pooh, and then we just saw people being like shuttled past us, and then the same thing happened on Space Mountain. So we went to Town Hall. Yeah. Turns out like 20 years later we'd totally be working the system and really good at it right in time for Disney Plus or Genie to come in. But
just as a side note, Nemo had a 60-minute wait. No, Pepper,
stop it. Oh, there he goes. He's gonna exit stage right after that information.
Yeah, Nemo had a 60-minute wait.
Nemo. So that means so when Nemo was 60 minutes, what was Figment?
I think they said the article I said was like 50 because Living with the Land and Mission Space.
Lucy.
Listen, I think she's out. Living with the Land and Mission Space both were down like most of the day, and so then like everything, like all the big stuff was like 2 hours, and yeah, Nemo was like.
We always make the joke when we see a line for Figment that like all of the attendants like, all right, people, this is what we trained for. This is it.
Now, speaking of Figment, we're coming up on the 20th anniversary of the current incantation of the Figment ride,
which is Journey into Imagination with Figment.
So there was the original Imagination Pavilion.
Yes.
And then there was Journey into Your Imagination, where they took all of Figment out, no song, no nothing.
Lucy.
And then there was this one, which is like the redone one.
Okay.
So
you think you think they're going to redo it again? They're not redoing squat these days.
What should they? How should they redo it? Did you ride the original one when you were a kid?
I don't think that my parents wouldn't even tell me that there was a ride in the ball. Like we would pass there and I would see people in line and I distinctly remember saying, what were they waiting for? Is there a ride? And no, there's not a ride. So I didn't go on Spaceship Earth until I went to Epcot with this one. I think like
we were definitely into the learning
before we were married.
But Epcot was definitely one of the big ones that, like, we were all about like getting everything out of our Disney, including the learning part, like, which is why I love it. I love World of Motion and Horizons and all that stuff.
This one, which is why he loved Epcot forever.
Communicore.
He loved Epcot forever.
Yeah, because it's all the old Communicore.
Anyway,
like 1980s, like computer technology.
I would like to do, like the old Horizons Choose Your Own Adventure kind of thing would be cool. Like something that's actually imagination. But I don't know.
I mean, I think I always kind of liked if they could bring back the old rides, but like with newer technology. And I don't know how you'd exactly do it, but like, be cool. Like try to relive the old experience.
Yeah. That
people like to like hit on some of that nostalgia, but like soup it up so it's a little more exciting and that.
Joanne, I looked for Spirit jerseys today. They had no Spirit jerseys. They had lots of puffy coats.
Yeah,
lots of puffy coats, lots of pajamas. So that's what they had today. But I did look for Spirit jerseys. Nope. Speaking of Spirit jerseys, did anybody see the $120 Spirit jersey that they had for a hot minute on Disney? It was like pink and it had sequins.
Well, no. Did you see the other that problem?
They sent everybody that they
sent people that they were selling. They had the one that was just regular Disney World, and it had the regular Disney World logo on it, and then they had the same one with the same look, but it had the 50th anniversary logo. People ordered the 50th anniversary logo. It went out of stock, and then they sent them the regular one.
They had a lot of problems with what, the Muppets pins, maybe something that like just happened where there were all sorts of screw ups, and they're just like tough tacos. Can you imagine? Can you imagine like all of a sudden? You guys have seen. Well, I don't know if you've ever seen me like really get angry. You might soon, but. It wouldn't be pretty. It really wouldn't be pretty.
If we're talking about merch, the 2022, let me make sure, 2022 Mickey main attraction thing.
And I am not somebody who, did anybody in here, Seth, did you collect any of the pins? Lauren, did you collect any of the pins? Laura, Ryan, did you collect any of them? Ryan, exactly. Like the Spirit, $120. I think that like the $75.80 is crazy. Yes, that's what it is, Laura. Right. There were like all those Christmas pins recently, and then it was a mess. So many people got the wrong ones, and Digi said, "Meh, sorry, meh." Like, anyway. The Main Street attractions. Yeah, so last year,
Mickey main attraction.
They did a whole series with Minnie, like every month. It would be ears, it would be a pin, I think a plush. All they're doing with the Mickey series is just like the same ones.
And it's the first thing that looked at it, like it was like the Loungefly stuff and the ears.
Yeah, so they're doing what, pirates and
they were very monochromatic.
Steamboat Willie.
And when the one thing I saw was ears was Space Mountain, and it was like it looked. I mean, they kind of looked cool, but I saw a couple people said they looked kind of like not not well made.
Yeah.
Because it was like the ride vehicle looks like it's like shooting from one ear to the other, but it was weird. It was different. It was different.
And
but it was like it was supposed to be Space Mountain themed.
Derek and Ryan, I mean Statler and Waldorf. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
We can't be cool. We're bolted to the sea.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that there's such an opportunity for creativity that you can do with Mickey and the park and the 50th, and do like moments that to just do the mini stuff over again. I don't know. I think for all of the creativity, for all of the creative opportunity that there is there, it's just kind of like,
yeah. There's especially with like going on with the 50th, and there's so many other cool things they could do, and so many different, I mean, characters and stuff that they have that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. That to just replicate it as literally like a cash grab to make people feel like they have to put something else onto their collection.
To make it a series of like, oh yeah, you got to collect it all because it's all like limited edition.
That being said, the Stitch Crashes Mulan pin, I just saw a picture of it. I think it's really, really gorgeous. It's like blue with pink flowers on it, and then the crickets on the top. Like, I haven't been doing the Stitch Crashes thing, but the Mulan one, Mulan one is very, very pretty. And those pins, they're like freaking honking pins.
Now here we need an opinion. We need some help.
Yes, we need your help. Okay, we need to clothe a naked boy.
She wanted to make that like the bumper like thing in the description. Come help us clothe a naked boy. And I said, we're not that type of channel. And if you put that, they're gonna get rid of our channel. So we're not, we're gonna clothe.
Kelly,
you came in at just the right time. We're clothing a naked boy, apparently. Because at least that's what this one says.
Happy New Year, Kelly.
Clothing
oh my gosh.
A naked boy.
Okay, so what did you get this for your birthday?
Yeah, you got this for your birthday.
So Ryan, you ordered the look at you. Happy New Year to you. Okay,
the new how do you say Numo?
Numo. Meg taught us how to say it.
Numo.
I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, we need an outfit. What kind of? How do you see?
I mean, did they sell Numo?
I think
hats?
You know what
we need that. I mean, that's a requirement.
You know what would be very cute? Lauren has his little Winnie the Pooh with the bee outfit, which is just the cutest flippin' thing. It would be kind of cute if we got Tigger a little bee outfit, and then you and Lauren could be little Numo twinsies.
I like it. Yeah. So any new emo. Oh, so Seth's
this is riveting, people.
Yeah, Seth's
new emo.
Tigger.
New emo.
All right, so we've got to come up with some ideas. Yes, he needs a bucket.
I think he could also wear like a house coat. Do they make house coats? If he had like a flowered house coat, I think that would be solid. I think Safari is too simple. We can do better. We can do better than Safari. But maybe bucket hat, bee costume.
Yeah, maybe. And again, I didn't understand these until I got one, and now I'm like, I want him to have like a relaxing outfit, like going to work outfit. Why not? I can see it now. Why he needs.
For the Seinfeld fans among us, he's gonna be like George Costanza with this new emo.
Yes.
And I'm gonna come downstairs and I'm just gonna have to like look at the Tigger to see how Pete's doing.
My new emo will be show my mood. That's what I can do. I can take him to my classroom. Yeah. And I they can look. They can check the new emo. How you doing today, Mr. Clark? And then they can look at him, and if he's in his in his angry outfit or his happy outfit.
You cannot.
And if he's naked, then stay away from him.
You can't. Mr. Clark told us that we have to stay away because his new emo is naked.
His new naked today. I might not last very long. Either that or
yes,
Mr. Clark, you need to take some time off.
I'm taking my Tigger.
I need a few personal days to
clothe my Tigger.
To clothe my naked boy.
I can't. Oh, my
We
stomach.
know this is the content you come for, people. We hit it.
Tigger in a tiger onesie.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Okay, so there's going to be the many moods of,
there's more than one outfit,
Tigger,
definitely.
and we will update. Thank you all. We are Derek and Ryan. Speaking of pin jail, for those of you. So I know Lauren and Seth, you can back me up on this. We can
Strap in, kids. Life moves pretty fast around here.
You all see, it happened with pins. Now we're gonna have like 75 new emos back there. When we start like referring to them as our children, that's when you all need to. Somebody needs to call somebody. You can't call one of us because we're both deep in it.
Our school Mustang. It's a Mustang.
Yeah, it's a Mustang. We could dress it up. It's a Mary who's just come in. Say hello to the people.
Hello.
There she is. Oh, gosh. We've been talking about clothing the naked boy.
Yeah.
I walked in and I couldn't figure out who you guys were talking to.
We're talking to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Pepper.
Pepper, I will say, constantly forgets that Mary is like home.
Yeah, is like home.
And
home.
so every time Mary comes home, it is every
it's
time
like
Mary
brand new
comes downstairs, it is like Pepper's best day. Pepper's had her best day for like 2 weeks. What the heck was
It's gonna be so sad Monday.
Pop Shop Live, Ryan and Derek. If you break out of pin jail because that pin guy is having a sale New Year's Day, his prices are insanely good. I mean, it's
and
amazing.
watch Karen's video. Watch Disney Inside Andy.
Watch Disney Inside
She
Andy.
just came out with a really good video explaining like
Everybody says hello.
Pop Shop Live, how it works, the ins and outs. She went through like 3 or 4 of the shops that she bought from, including Pin Guy, who's
dangerously awesome. I have been like waiting all week and like turn down pins just so I can get stuff from this sale. So anyway, what else do we have? Last week, I think everything went on the fritz, suspiciously enough, just when we started talking about the rumors that Chapek out.
Yeah.
And who's
I think he's done
back.
at the end of the year, but now
Chapek?
like I think he or no, Bob Iger is like supposed to be completely
supposedly,
done.
but there are rumors that
he's sticking. That now they want to bring him back and boot Chapek out.
Yes, because
Chapek is garbage.
As Mary said, it just.
Yeah, and I mean, there's not a creativity.
Mr. Davis says hello.
Hi, Mr. Davis.
There's not a creativity to the guest experience.
Yeah.
As much as there is like, hey, what can we do to make money?
Yeah, we are, I mean, my goodness, we're sitting here talking about clothing a Tigger, but we're not chomping at the bit to go back.
Yeah, and I get that there's
Susan, I mean, seriously, if we go far too often than is really healthy. So, hey, Tammy, how are you? Welcome.
I mean, I think that there's obviously been challenges with the pandemic and all of that, but they haven't done themselves any favors to try to
listen. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say about that. I run a theater program. My theater program has a budget. My theater program has taken an insane hit over the past 2 years, but yet I have still maintained the level of quality and experience that the kids, as well as the people who pay to see our shows, are used to. So when people are paying money
it doesn't
for
need to
a
be
thing, that's what I have to say about that. Yes, Tammy Mary's home. She was ice skating this evening, as college students who are home from break do. And so she just walked in. Okay, so what else is on your list?
I think.
Is that it? Is that your list?
Let me see.
That's right. New emo clothes.
Clothing the naked boy.
Clothing
merchandise,
the naked
park stuff. Outlet. Leaving the house pants.
Yep.
We're good.
Check. All right. So we are going to open up some pins. We're going to close out.
We got a bunch of these, so we got to kind of.
We're going to close out. We have just so many. So we're going to close out 2021. This is, I mean, we have greatly enjoyed this Thursday. Thursday Night Wings is just rolling into 2022. But we still have some of these stocking pins that we have to open. We have Stitch, we have Marie, we have Mickey, and we have Minnie. So we are missing Pooh and the Dalmatian pin. We have 6 more of these things. Everybody start
call back to the other video. Are we missing the Pooh-shaped pin? Did you guys watch that one?
I teach English.
It's Pooh-shaped. Oh, terrific.
Sometimes, okay, you all know me. Sometimes what leaves my mouth as I see the words hurtling off into the ether, I want to
oh, that's not
grab them.
Yeah.
But you know, all right. Do you want to go first?
Oh, I got it.
Okay, Joanna's got. She's got drum roll going.
I can't cheat with these. So.
No, they're all ear shaped. Polka dots.
Polka dots.
Put her on the trader board. Put her down there. We have trader boards. Oh, I don't know.
Put her, the octagon one.
See?
Or the pentagon one, or whatever it is.
Yes, Kelly is saying, Kelly, completely agree. We were thinking, we're like, okay, so what do we do? And I'm just kind of like, meh. That's one of my teacher friends makes that sound. So everything, meh. Yeah. All right, let's see. Number 2. Oh, this also looks like it has ears. But no, it's the best kind of ears. Winnie the Pooh. Look at the little Winnie the Pooh. All right, people.
All right, so
we are
now we're
doing things. Are we throwing them at?
I'm throwing them at Marianne.
It's a little bit different when there's now somebody there. All right, I am displacing our princess lockets.
No. But it's
the Marie one. The Marie one is cute.
Yes.
So you all let us know if you want the Marie one.
There's Marie.
We will get her to you. Also, I will also preview that tomorrow you are going to want to check out our video. There's a whole lot of stuff that we have that is going to be up for grabs. So check it
you took mine
out. Did I?
Yeah, you did.
What do you mean? Well, where are mine?
I don't know.
Oh, we're nothing but professionals here.
I know, this is
oh, they
seamless.
fell on the floor. There you go.
Should I open this one?
Sure. Okay, so who would have thought? Okay, Kelly, you got Marie. Who would have thought that we'd be sitting here seeing Come On Stitch?
Mickey.
I never. Oh no, we don't need Stitch.
No.
Dalmatian.
I'm
manifesting the wrong thing. All right, Mary. Manifest us a Dalmatian.
I've gotten Pepper to play with a toy car using her paw.
Things are happening over there. Mary has achieved things in life. Okay, well now Pepper is eating the toy car, so Mary's success was short-lived. All right.
Come on.
Look.
How many more? Is this the last
Dalmatian.
one?
She's eating the car. That's not playing. That's eating. Okay. Again, you really feel like something in life is going your way when all of a sudden you complete a set. So now we have all of these little stockings. Look at them all. They're cute. I like that they're tinier little pins. All right, people.
And we got 3.
And we have, well, here's the question.
Mickey.
What do we all want to do? Should we leave it and just, I don't know, send it to, we'll probably like throw it in a whatchamacallit, in a candle box.
Yeah. Should we open it?
Or should we open it? I don't know. Chat! What do we think? Chat, let us know what you
want us to
would
open
prefer,
the last one or not?
as I am going to. I know, Seth, there's just something about like checking off boxes that I greatly enjoy. I'm going to pull up the wheel for
that's right.
We have to give away our candle box. Yes. What we've been trying to do. We have open it, send it. Oh boy. Okay, it's 1-to-1. We, on one of our Vlogmas, I think 18-19, there was a winner chicken dinner. And so we decided,
like every other one. This is not working out well.
We decided that we were going to give away our January 2022 Alchemist special. It is Hunchback theme because on the 6th of January, it's Topsy Turvy Day. So we have Topsy Turvy as one of the scents, and it smells like you are in Paris at an outdoor festival. That's what I had in mind. And then we also have Out There. And out there smells like you are in the church at the top of the bell tower, looking down on the city, just wanting to be a part of everything. As Seth Andrews says, it smells like hope, and that is wonderful and perfect and glorious. Send it, leave it, send it, send it, send it, send it, send it, send it. Okay, we're gonna send it. We are going to send it. We'll put it randomly. We'll spread a little bit of magic. So anyway, the January 2022 box is up, and we are giving away one of the boxes as part of that particular video. So let's spin the comment wheel, and let's see. Hey, the winners are the Siskateers. Well, that is very exciting. So I will get a hold of Mary at the Siskateers, let them know that they have won the box. If any of you want to get the box, anybody who has a code, any of our pixie dust alchemists, I know we have like 3 or 4 of them in here, drop your code in the comments. Any of you use that code, you can get 15% off your order. So, and I will also say that we have whipped sugar scrubs that are coming. I would say they're maybe like a week away.
All right, can I tell you a story?
Oh, sure.
So, I come home from practice this morning. I have track practice in the morning. And she comes running towards me like this. Smell my hands. What do you smell? I'm like, oh, this is never good. I was like, oh, it smells nice. What? So you can smell? Yes, yes. They smelled like cinnamon, which was good.
Yeah, they smell. It's Tavern Cinnamon Roll. The ones that I'm doing in whipped body scrub is Tavern Cinnamon Roll, Paradise Falls, a new scent called Riverside. There's Something Sweet, and a couple of others. I'm working on a Dole Whip candle. And body scrub. Yeah.
But yeah,
so,
she's shoving her hands in, and then like half an hour later, can you still smell them? Yes,
and he could.
And I could.
And then I started shoving my arm in his face because anyway, it smells delicious and yummy, and I can't wait to get it out there. See what I did? Ha 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 ha. So, I think that about does it for this edition of Thursday Night Wings. Mary, you want to say goodbye?
Sure.
Mary's going to fly away from us. She will be back again come April.
She wants to take my seat.
Oh, she's gonna eject Pete from the proceedings.
Hello.
Yes. All right. Well, say goodbye, Mares.
Bye.
How's school going?
School's going good.
What do you get to do this semester that you didn't get to do last semester?
I get to start my I get to start my Fundies class.
What does that mean?
Culinary Fundamentals. It's the first class that you have to take that's basically like how to hold a knife. We pay them money to teach me how to cut potato.
And now she gets to cut potato.
I get to cut potato.
Very, very, very exciting.
So, in the top of our library, we have what's called the Learning Library Commons. Mm-hmm. And one of the things is there's a full kitchen in there. And they have bins and bins of potatoes, and you can go there and just cut potatoes to practice your knife cuts in the library.
That's why we are paying an exorbitant amount of money. So anyway, Ryan, I am on it. I will make it happen. I can already see the greens and the pinks now.
Susan, I might be going to Montana.
No, we've told her. We told her that it's tops on your list.
I was going to say, next fall, it is possible I might be going to Montana.
So stay tuned. On that note, have a wonderfully safe and happy new year, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for supporting us this entire year. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Mary Mo, and with that,
we invite you to set your imagination free. Bye-bye.